Katie, and today for you guys, I have the makeup that I use daily. First off, I want to say I am by no means a makeup expert. I am not a makeup guru. I'm just a girl that sometimes likes to slap a little war paint on her face, and I don't like to spend a lot of money on it. And so I'm going to share with you guys the brands that I have found that I absolutely love. This is the stuff that I use every day. I'm not going to say it's holy grail or any of that type of stuff because, well, I do like to bounce around, but this is the stuff I've been using consistently probably for the past month. Well, some of this stuff for like the past year, but and some of this stuff I've recently found and just fallen in love with, and I'm actually wearing all of it today. Ooh. So, first things first, I am going to start with, okay, I sit here and tell y'all how cheap I like to do my makeup, and I pull a Bobbi Brown product first. But, let me tell you, this stuff is amazing. So much so that, as you can see, I don't have much of it left. But it's the under eye corrector. I use Light Bisque. I have such dark circles under my eyes. You can't really tell because of my glasses. And thankfully they cover them for the most part. And man, I have such glare. But anyways, I have really dark circles under my eyes. And this little guy helps with that. The Garnier Skin Renewal Anti-Puff Roller. And like a whole bunch of different creams I've been using at night. So I just dab a little bit of this guy on, rub it in, and then go about my makeup routine. And it helps. It stays on. It's great. Love it. As far as my concealer goes, and again, it's a NARS, sorry, but I got this in like a gift pack at Sephora a while back. I use Custard, which you can tell obviously is this one because this one is untouched because it's not my shade at all. But this one I use is super creamy, dab a little on, rub it in, good to go. As far as, I don't use BB creams. I found no matter what brand the BB cream, from the Garnier stuff to the Dr. Jart, it would make me break out like crazy. I mean, so bad I had to go and get a facial to like get it all off. And it wasn't just like the pimples, it was like almost cystic and hurt, and it was the only thing that I could think of that was causing it. And so I don't use BB cream. I am so in love with this L'Oreal Magic Nude liquid powder. I use 312 Classic Ivory. Now when it goes on, it's one of those you got to shake up. It does go on a little greasy, and it's one of those that a little, as you can see, a little goes a very long way. It's super liquidy, and I got way too much on of it there. But it's super liquidy, but it dries really quick, and it does dry like powder. Most of the time when I wear this, I don't even wear a powder on top just because it provides such great coverage. And so I use this daily. If I'm going out, something like that, then I'll use a foundation. But I don't have like some foundation I'm super in love with, so I don't even really have one to show you guys. But I do love this stuff. This stuff's super cheap as well. And like I said, a little goes a long way, so I still have a good amount left in this bottle, and I have been using it consistently for like 6 months. So this is a definite, if you're looking for something quick and easy, this is a definite must get. As far as powder, I use the Rimmel Silky Beige, and I mean, it's a good cheap powder. I just put some on my hand and you can't even see it. But it's a good cheap powder, provides excellent coverage. I don't really see the point. I have so many powders. I have like really high-end, nice Christian Dior, NARS, and I use this. When this runs out, I might use the other guys just to run out of them, but I'll come back to this. It is one you have to be careful because it has the little screw stuff, the lid, but it falls off real easily. So there you have that. Now, two brands I have found recently that I really like is Physicians Formula. This one's a blush, and this blush is really cool. it's one of those that you put on and like you can see here it looks super super pink, but it matches your skin tone. It's like one of those mood ring type deals. This is in color natural. And what else I like about it, which I never use but I always think is cool. Now where's the little on switch? Well, I lost the on switch. Oh, there we go. It has a light. So it's like being a movie star. I guess to help you put it on. I never used the light. Maybe if I was putting my makeup on in a dark car, but that just seems to be a hazard. Comes with a little brush. I've never used the brush. But I really like this. This is a good daily blush to have. It's like 10 bucks at Target, which, yeah, there's cheaper blushes out there, but the staying power of this is great. And it just has like a really, really super pretty pink tone to it. So, sorry, I'm using my computer because I don't have like a fancy camera, so it doesn't like autofocus and all that. It is what it is. Okay, another blush. I've recently gotten back into MAC products. I used to wear MAC all the time in high school, and then I, for some reason, just kind of quit using it. I think it was about the time I discovered Sephora a few years later. I noticed I wasn't shopping at MAC anymore, and obviously they don't carry MAC products, so I've started using MAC again. I had been wanting a blush that, you know, around this shade, a nice Merlot-y, almost type rusty blush. The girl at MAC was super awesome because the one I picked out was actually darker than this, and she was like, "No, sweet pale white girl, you can't wear that." And so she's like, "This one is for you," because the other one, it would have just looked awful. And this comes out in such a pretty fall color, or winter, since we're in winter now. And I'm actually wearing this one right now. I love this. I think it's like 18 bucks. This color is breezy, and it goes on really well, super easy. I mean, sure, it's pigmented and all that. I really don't know what that means. I'm just showing you guys what I wear. For a highlighter, I use What's Up. This guy's well loved, as you can tell. I've never used this part, and I lost the lid for it. But it's great. I just, you know, Okay, now. And you can see it right there. I had been using High Beam for a long time, and then I started using this. And I did not start using this because its name is What's Up and I'm in love with JJ Watt. No, that was not why. Quit accusing me of things. But it's a great little product. Okay. I swear by these Maybelline Color Tattoo 24 hours. These guys do last 24 hours. This is probably my favorite color of it. Such a good basic. You're running up to your kid's school and you just want to not look like a zombie and just throw some more paint on your eyes. This is great. I mean, I just use my finger. That's what she said. And you can't even really see that on there, but you can see it right there. This stuff goes on super well, and it does last a long time. It lasts a super long time. I've put this on before one of Jay's shows, and I'll go to the show, and it's all, like, a lot of times they're hot in there, and I don't really dance around because they don't have, like, dance-type music, but I'll jump and, like, yeah, and, you know, get all sweaty. And this stuff stays. It's really good, and like I said, it's quick, it's easy. You slap it on your eyes and you go. Another slap on your eye and go. Now this one, the lid is so hard to get off of. I always have to like use my shirt. Okay, this brand is called Sumita. This was a full-size eyeliner when I got it. I got this, I believe, in a glossy box. And I love this. Man, this stuff stays. You've really got to use your eye makeup remover at the end of the night. Because I'm not going to lie, y'all. There's been some nights I've fallen into my bed after one of James's shows without taking my makeup off. Oh, gross! And this stuff is still on the next morning. That's not a very good I just kind of, there we go. Like, this stuff, it's like a giant crayon almost. I love it. And it's really creamy. I tried using the cream eyeliners, but I guess I'm not that girly. I don't have a steady hand. It doesn't work for me. It looks beautiful on other people, but I tried and tried, and I can't do the cream liner. But that did remind me a lot of a cream liner. It doesn't seem very pencil-y. It's very creamy. And like I said, that puppy stays. Okay, another product I really like, the e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator. Now, it looks kind of gross. It is, as you can see there, I'm not going to put it on my hand because I don't want to scratch it up. But it's one of those, it's got like the brown sugar and it's the scrubby, and I can't remember, I think one of those sugar type brands that's always at Sephora used to make one like this where like half of it was the exfoliator and the other half was super creamy, and my aunt and I both got super addicted to them, and then my kids started eating them, so I had to stop buying them. Oops. But he doesn't eat this one. It lasts a long time. I've had this one probably a good 8 months. And especially if I'm going to wear a really bold lip, like if I'm going to do a red, I put this on first and it gets all that gunky, gross, dead skin off. And it does really, really moisturize your lips. So I'll put that red on and it looks perfect. Love it. And it's like, I think 99 cents. Target, baby. I guess Walmart, I don't know, I don't go to Walmart. Not because I find anything wrong with Walmart, it's inconvenient for me to get to. Any hoodle doodle. Okay, another MAC purchase. I've been really addicted to buying MAC lipsticks lately. I forgot how cheap they are. I think they're like $14? I don't know, something like that. And this one is called Chatterbox. It's a good year-round pale, pink. And I once read in a Paris Hilton book that if you wear pink lipstick, it'll make your teeth look whiter. So, yeah. And here's this guy. I'm actually wearing it right now, too. And it's just a good year-round pink. Sometimes I'll throw, like, a darker lip gloss on it, and it'll look really cool. One, I had taken out another Physicians Formula. I just saw it. Bronzer. I've been on the hunt for a new bronzer. I had been using the NARS Laguna, and I don't know, I'm just tired of spending tons of money on makeup. This one was $12, and I think it's a great bronzer. It's a little paler, which is good for me because I'm super pale. It goes on really, really well. It's not all super glittery to where it makes you look sweaty. And let's see if you can even really see it. See, I think that's how, like, bronzer should be. I don't think you should be able to, like, super see it. Sorry, I'm, like, wiping all this off as I go. It's a great bronzer. Like I said, it was like $12. It comes with a little brush that I haven't used. The packaging's great because it's super sturdy. Like, that's the type of packaging I feel like this should have. Super sturdy. It builds really well. It doesn't smell like chocolate, but hey, that's cool because then I would eat it, or my kid would. But I think it's a good bronzer. Like I said, I was just wanting a good basic everyday bronzer, nothing fancy, and this guy fit the bill. Again, Target, $12, Physicians Formula. And it's Bronze Booster in light to medium. I have gotten 2 of these Fibre Lash Extend mascaras. I got one in a glossy box, and I got one in my last Pop Sugar box. And it has a mirror on that side. Ooh. So I guess, like, if you're in the car, after you put your blush on with the little light, you can use the light to put your mascara on with the mirror. But I really like this. It's basic. It's nothing fancy. And not to brag, but I already have, like, kind of pretty long lashes, so I don't need tons of stuff with it. Basic, works for me. It's great. I don't know how much this costs because, like I said, I've gotten 2 of these tubes in subscription boxes. And really, out of all of the subscription box makeup that I've gotten, the only things I even use are this mascara and that eyeliner I showed you guys, which is why I don't do the makeup ones anymore. It just got to the point where I wasn't using any of it. Now this one, I know a lot of people weren't as impressed with the Naked 3 palette. I really like the Naked 3 palette because these are basically all colors that I use. I have no cojones when it comes to eyeshadow. I like basic, and I like neutral, and I like pink. So this is the perfect palette for me. Right now I am using Liar and Mugshot, because I guess if you lie on the stand you get arrested and you get your mugshot taken. That's the way I looked at it. And it also came with one of the little brushes, but it's in my little brush cup. I have used, I think, every single color on here, even Blackheart, which it's like a glittery brown. To me, this, I felt like with the Naked 1 and Naked 2 palettes, I was constantly making a mess when I was trying to put the eyeshadow on. It would just I would get more on my cheekbones than I would my eyelids. But I feel like with this one, that doesn't happen as much. And I really like it. I have not really used any other eyeshadow besides this guy since I got the Naked 3. So this is a great one. I even like it more than the Naked Basics or whatever eyeshadow, the little mini palette that they had. And that was one, ew, what did I just do to my hair? That was one I had been using a lot because like I said, I like the neutrals. I have no cojones when it comes to eyeshadow. I like to do a red lip a lot, and if you do the red lip, you're supposed to go easy on the eye makeup. So there you have it. And my little box is empty of makeup, but this is the stuff I use every day. Like I said, I am by no means a professional. I really don't know that much what I'm talking about, so take everything I said with a grain of salt, but this stuff works for me for the most part, aside from like 4 products that all came from not a drugstore, it came from Target. And even the stuff that I got, I think the most expensive thing, well, was probably, yeah, it was the Naked 3 palette. And by the way, I walked into Sephora like 2 days after this came out, and they had, like, seriously, a whole display of them. So you should hopefully be able to find them in your area. If not, let me know, and I'll see if my Sephora still has it and get you hooked up. So anyways, there you have it. I'm going to try to do a little more makeup-y stuff in the near future, even though, like I said, I'm not a professional. But hey, we can learn together. So anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day. It is time for me to go get my child from school. Bye-bye.